Hello everyone, we are in Geneva, Switzerland in 1996 witnessing the third encounter between two of the best chess players in the world, Garry Kasparov and Judit Polgar. This game boasts a 94% accuracy. Judit, renowned for her extraordinary attacking technique, faces Kasparov, who is famed for his precision and strategic brilliance. Kasparov steers the game towards the Sicilian defense, Najdorf variation, Amsterdam variation. In the end, Judit had no chance to win and was forced to resign. King's Pawn. The King's Pawn opening is a popular and logical move. It controls the center of the board, opens up lines for the queen and bishop, and usually results in an open game with more tactics and less slow maneuvering. Sicilian defense. The Sicilian defense is an old chess strategy that creates exciting and unbalanced games. It gives both players plenty of chances to make bold moves, while letting black have some control over the game. Sicilian defense, King's Knight variation. The knight on c3 has a wide range of movement, defending 8 squares and ready to launch an attack at any time. It also prepares a way for the king to castle. Sicilian defense, Kopet's variation. Dr. Danny Kopetz tackles the challenge of simplifying the complexities of the Sicilian defense by focusing on sound structural setups for black. Take note of this pawn structure, as we will revisit it later in the analysis. Sicilian defense, Open Sicilian. Dominate the center, destabilize black's pawn formation if they play c4 or after c5 takes d4, and complete the pawn structure with a single move of c3. Sicilian defense, Tartacar variation. The idea is to open the c-file with a pawn sacrifice and utilize rapid development to quickly apply pressure on white's queen side. Sicilian defense, Normal variation. A knight on d4 covers a wide range of defensive squares and facilitates the formation of a strong pawn structure. Sicilian defense, Modern variations, Main line. The knight attack on the e4 pawn forces white to commit to its protection. Sicilian defense, Modern variations. A knight on c3 not only protects the pawn on e4 but also assists in preparing an attack with 2 knights. Sicilian defense, Najdorf variation. In the Najdorf variation of the Sicilian defense, the move a6 serves several strategic purposes. One key role of the a6 pawn is to prevent a potential attack from white's bishop on b5. By blocking this square, a6 restricts white's ability to pin the knight on c6 or launch other disruptive maneuvers involving the bishop. This move helps black maintain flexibility and control over the position, setting the stage for a variety of counter-attacking opportunities. Sicilian defense, Najdorf variation, Amsterdam variation. This move, also known as the English attack, allows for an aggressive setup for white and a flexible pawn structure. Don't forget to like this video, it's very important for our channel. The queen threatens the undefended knight on d4 and can also prevent the king from castling after the knight moves. Moves it out of immediate danger. The queen opened the way for a pawn attack. Moves it to safety. Enables the long castle. In a classical game, the objective for each player is to first develop their defense and then formulate a strategy to attack and win. However, this rule does not apply here. Kasparov simultaneously developed a powerful attack while setting up his defense. Polgar quickly established her defensive setup, but in doing so, she also revealed to Kasparov where he should concentrate his attack. g6 blocks g5 and contributes to the pawn structure. The game seems to be closed, with each player waiting for a mistake from their opponent. In this situation, some piece exchanges are inevitable to open up the game. If you haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to become a part of our community. It would be a great pleasure to have you join us. And if you're already subscribed, I kindly request your support by clicking the thumbs up button and leaving a positive comment. Your engagement with this video means a lot to me, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you for being here. The pieces exchanging has begun. Bishop on c5 was a better move. Both players are now equal in terms of material and defense. However, it's important to note that Kasparov's pawn structure is stronger than Polgar's. This means that Kasparov has a significant chance of promoting at least one pawn. Both players are now trying to protect their pawns for potential promotion. Indeed, if Kasparov's pawn structure is superior, especially with the support of his king, there's a significant chance for him to promote one of his pawns. Strong pawn structures typically minimize weaknesses and support advancement, making it more challenging for the opponent to stop their progress. In such scenarios, Kasparov would likely focus on 1. Centralizing the king, ensuring his king is well positioned to support pawn advancement and contest key squares. 2. Protecting the distinguished pawn, concentrating on the pawn with the clearest path to promotion. 3. Creating passed pawns, attempting to exchange pawns in such a way that creates a passed pawn. For restraining opponent's king, using his pieces and pawns to limit the mobility of Polgar's king and pieces, making it harder for her to counter his plans. Seeing Kasparov's strategic capabilities, Polgar would also be maneuvering to counteract these plans, trying to create counterplay or achieving a draw by perpetual checks or stalemate. Every move in this phase of the game would be critical and requires precise calculation. The move is not a blunder, it's the best move to play in this situation. After this move, white resigned, resulting in a win for black. However, let's explore what would have happened if the game had continued.